solve 2 log 1 minus root 2 root x over root x in base x is equal to 0. Now, in logarithm, according to the laws of logarithm, when you have a power by the side here, that power is also equal, when you have a number by the side here of a logarithm, that number is also equal to the power of the logarithm value. So, by that, we can simply write this as log in base x 1 minus the square root of x all over the square root of x all raised to the power of this number by the side, which is 2, and that is equal to 0. Now, I can decide to express this logarithm in index form, in indices form. So what I need to do that, when you want to express logarithm in index form, in indices, you simply take the value of that logarithm, and that is 1. Now, let me write that as 1 minus the root of x all over the root of x all squared. Then in expressing it in indices, you take the base here, x, and then raise to the power of the answer that you have on the right hand side. So x raised to power 0. So now with that, sorry, don't forget this is 2 all squared here. So with that, we can simply say the value of this number, which is 1 minus root x all over the root of x all squared is equal to x raised to power 0 is 1. Any number raised to power 0 is equal to 1. So with that now, I can decide to take the square root of both sides so that I can remove this square sign. So I can take the square root of both sides, take the square root of both sides so that this square sign can go. So this square sign will remove this square root so that I'll be left with 1 minus root x all over root x, and is equal to the square root of 1 is also equal to 1. Now, what I can do next is to cross multiply. You know, this is like 1 over 1. So this 1 here multiplies this, and it's still going to give me root x. So root x multiplied by 1 is entered as root x is equal to this multiplied by this. Any number multiplied by 1 is also that number. So this multiplied by 1 will still give me the same value there. That is 1 minus root x. Now, the next thing for me to do is to simply do these like terms. That is, I collect like terms. So this negative root x comes to this side. So I have root x on this side, which is this one. This negative root x comes to this side, becomes positive root x, and is equal to the one that is left on this side. So adding the two values together, these are two like terms. This plus this is going to give me 2 root x, since they are like terms, and is equal to 1. So to get root x, I divide both sides by 2, and I divide this by 2. So I now have the value of root x, because these two cancel this 2. So I have root x is equal to 1 over 2. So now to get the value of x, what I'm simply going to do is to square both sides in order to remove this root sign. So I'm going to square both sides. So this is root x. I'm going to square it, and then I also say 1 over 2. I also square it. So squaring both sides. And that will simplify further to this square takes care of this root sign, and I have x left on this side. And then these 2 affects the 2, the numerator and the denominator. 1 square is 1 over 2 raised to power 2 is 4. So the final answer for x is 1 over 4. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that I can get more detailed videos like this. Thank you for watching.